We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments on NBA 2K TV. Check it out.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Cavaliers. Coming off a huge season-high outburst in his last game, will Che be able to repeat that performance? He'll lead his team into action as they settle in for game time at Fiserv Forum. Cavs, Bucks, coming up next. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with us as well, the Book of Basketball author, Bill Simmons. Bill, great to see you.
It's great to be here. Nobody is more impressed than my 11-year-old son, who can't believe that he's playing a video game and gets to hear my voice. When he hears my voice just yelling at him normally, now he gets to hear me break down basketball.
But it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
how
he
great
likes
is
it.
that?
Yeah.
And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, for the Milwaukee Bucks, it had been an 18-year dry spell. They hadn't won a playoff series since 2001, the longest such drought in the league. But with superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo,
they are fun to watch. Thank you, David. And perhaps no 7-footer in the league, Bill has increased his range, more success. One of the guys I really enjoy watching, Brook Lopez.
Yeah, he was one of the big winners last season. The three-point thing became such a thing for Lopez that I actually think they forgot sometimes, especially in the playoffs, that he's also a really good low post.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wesley Matthews checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To stop the run, DiVincenzo with the rebound. They push it up, 4 on 3, shoots. Hill, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
They get it back. Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Marvin Williams.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Murray's checked in for Garland. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Hill. Lopez left side. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hill. Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-3 run. Kicks to Matthews. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Six on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Here's Williams. Nance with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Bell is out there with Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Zizic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's the third youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williams. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. The Bucks trail. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. We've seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall is the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of $180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year from somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team around?
You can't maneuver.
You can't.
No.
So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not prohibitive.
A percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figure is 32. Even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, built 3 seasons ago, passing Kareem for most triple-doubles in Bucks history.
The Bucks to get Kareem and Giannis even in a 40-year span is pretty great.
Shocking.
Giannis has a chance to be like one of the best 30 players ever.
You're impressed.
Hey, you can shoot it. I got hit. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got
Bledsoe with it. from deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for it.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Man, how about the amount he's...
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. They now take the lead. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
6 to shoot. Drummond trying to get himself free.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists? And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. To the right side. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Garland. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Milwaukee in the lead. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Porter. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the inside, Drummond passes to Love. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Bell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Well, you think about Ilyasova's lethal jump shot. It makes him a valuable player because he can stretch the floor.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Middleton. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Zizic out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Murray. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. It's good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Giannis against Nance. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And Nance kicks to Zizic. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Windler. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Cavs.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Brown comes in for Ilyasova. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for George Hill. Here's Connaughton. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Outside for Korver. Back to Brown. The pass to Connaughton. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up for great opening.
No one knows you. No one knows you. No one knows you. No one. Yeah, I know you hear it.
You know what I like about a new season, Horton? The games? Well, yeah, of course. I'm itching for some NBA action, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I like is how everyone thinks they know how things are going to play out, and every year there are surprises, and every single year, that's what happens. Look at Sacramento last year. Everyone counted them out, and they won, what, 40 games?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on?
Huddle up. One game won't kill us, but we need to correct our mistakes right now so it doesn't become a habit. All right, let's put in good work today. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Today, we're going to get up and down the court in some transition drills.
You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, get it on!
Hey, hands up! Huh?
Come on, man, don't forget the clock! Push it, baby! Too strong! Yo, look at the clock! Get on, my man! Shot!
Check the clock!
Drill! Where's the foul? Hey, yo, up court!
Don't forget the clock!
Clock!
Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! Turn it up! Clock! Hurry!
That's what we need right there. Nice work. All right, let's move on.
Focus! Box out!
Yeah, let's go! Let's do it!
Good. All right, let's move on.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Whoa, huh?
on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill. Hey, he can ball, huh?
I'm gonna keep coming, baby.
Again.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh!
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Get hip or get stung.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, the campaign has not started brightly for them. They're 0-4 now, still looking for that first win, needing that first win. Kenny, chance to watch Che, a guy known for not playing in a game once, sat out in protest at Bay City University.
Well, you know what? Che, that was a tough decision. I mean, here's this guy standing up for his teammates. At the end of the day, though, the rest of the team is what matters. These things will take you to another level as a teammate, and people will follow you. Way to go, Che.
Yeah, Che felt this was right at the time. Some things are bigger than the game, fellas. This may not have been one of them, but shout out to Che for standing by his convictions.
And with the game just about ready to begin, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Craig Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, the era of star-free...
It can be a circus. David, thanks. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And now for the Cavs, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Cavaliers, Assman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Exum, and it's Drummond in at the 5, down low.
And the Bulls had Boylan step in as an interim coach last season.
Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Smitty, when a team underperforms early in the season, fans tend to go crazy. I mean, they just can't figure out why this is happening. But what are the players saying to each other on the bench, when they're traveling, in the locker room?
You know, I think when you're having great communication, Kevin, when guys amongst each other, you're trying to get through it, you're working through it. Whether you get through it or not is fine. I think there's a sign that things are going wrong. Kevin, you hear about these player-only meetings. When you start having 2 or 3 of those, that's when the ship is starting to go south.
Chicago with the ball after the Cavaliers pick up 3. White the pass to Porter. Pass to Markkanen. Fires for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Knicks.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
4 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. That one, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Levine. He drains the quick shot.
Yes, Levine filling out the defense makes a good decision to pull up.
Pass to Osman. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
On the free throw, no good. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Porter looking it over. Over Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the former Georgetown Hoya, Otto Porter, was on the move last season. Traded at the deadline to Chicago, who are in need of a player like Porter who can shoot from outside.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Now, here's Satoransky. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Smitty, as you mentioned, the need for shooters was something that brought Porter here.
And Porter has been a consistently good shooter, something he's worked on over his career, Kevin. He's young and appears to be a perfect fit for what this team wants to do in the future.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Murray's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Valentine's checked in for Porter. Young's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Out to Nance. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Porter. They get it back. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Levine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Thompson. Left side, Nance. Young against Porter. Stolen by Satoransky. That one falls. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the pass to Thompson. It's tipped.
And for marketing, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Shot clock at 2. Murray for 3. Satoransky grabs the miss. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. 15 seconds left in the first. Levine with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still... It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Valentine. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Young in at the power forward position. Pass to Zizic. He can't get that one. And it's Chicago the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Porter, no luck.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And with Otto Porter, the skills are always apparent with his play. And Smitty, you just like when he's playing aggressively on the floor.
Yeah, it's something that his former coach, Scott Brooks, was always trying to promote to Porter. When he becomes more than just a catch-and-shoot threat, that's when his game is at his best.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The fourth pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Here's Levine, and Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And that one's good by Porter. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. There's the dish to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Satoransky. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Satoransky's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Levine. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 5 now.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Platoon swap here for Cleveland. Young's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Porter. And so it's Cleveland with it. A 12-point game. Murray out there with Bell. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Markkanen's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And here is Satoransky. To the middle. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid this building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.
Have you said to yourself at the beginning of that game? Yeah.
That was great. See, I love having a pro on to give us the inside scoop, Hornet.
Scoop it and ship it, Hank.
What you said.
Hey, Che, we still on for that one-on-one later?
What's up, Vin? Yeah, I'm down. What's up, Pat?
Good to see you.
Hey, how you been, man? Great game.
I'm ready to go.
Huddle up. Nothing is going to get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. If we want to be a winning team, we really need to shoot better than we have. Set it up and get started.
Focus! Focus!
Switch! Pick coming! 5 seconds! I'll take it!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Pick coming!
Screen coming!
And a foul!
That's all you!
Oh, foul!
Yeah, let's go, let's do it!
Shot!
One more. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Come on, man! You can hit that all day! Rebound! Hey, don't forget to go!
Don't let him shoot that! Ball going up! Grab the ball! Get it!
Good boy!
Yeah, let's go, let's do it! Watch the screen!
Oh, get it out!
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, come around! I see him, I got him! Shot!
Outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill.
Let's go. Started, man. Let's get it started. Just like that.
Way to work. Well, let's get started on this next exercise.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Watch the pit. He's ball, huh? Switch. Squeeze down out. Go over it. Step out, step out, step out! Give me that! Don't get hit! Shot, shot, shot! Watch the screen! Screen coming! Oh, foul! Turn it up! Turn it up! Go over it! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! Swing coming! You got me! Screen coming! Screen!
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Welcome back to 2K TV, Bill
Yeah.
Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end.
All the time. And I'm the first one to shake. Yeah. Like, well, why do I got wait for this long bus ride?
The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. DA, it's all yours.